Astrobrand has constantly insisted that Coulomb's law, which states that opposite charges attract one another, is absolutely correct. So how did he miss this? If the flag was pushed away by static electricity, then what we see in this video is in direct violation of Coulomb's law, especially as he confirmed that nylon and Teflon should hold opposite charges.
The nylon of the flag and the Teflon of the outer layers of the spacesuit are at nearly opposite ends of the triboelectric series.
This cherry-picking of incorrect frames is extremely misleading and outright deceptive. For further proof, let's take Astrobrand's video and play it in slow motion. As you can see, the initial movement is away from Scott and begins long before Astrobrand claimed it started. Astrobrand himself stated that if this was in air, the first slight movement would be away from Scott.
If this was in air, the first slight movement of the flag would be away from him.
And we have just seen the flag did in fact move away from him, which is the exact opposite of what would happen had a static charge attracted the flag. So, thank you Astrobrand, thank you for proving beyond a shadow of a doubt that a static attraction force is not at play. That's about all that's worth commenting on, although he also makes the same old tired claims as Killian.
I think one can be forgiven then for seeing this as evidence of fakery, but there is an explanation. And I believe it's far more likely than a conspiracy involving 400,000 people, kept a secret over 40 years by countless scientists all over the world who have access to the same information, including the Soviets who tracked us the entire way through the Apollo program.
Do I really need to say it again? Okay, here goes. The Soviet moon program involved hundreds of thousands of people and was covered up until the fall of the USSR in 1991, and to this day, not all the secrets behind it have emerged. Houston control technicians can be duped by simulated data and wouldn't have needed to be in on the conspiracy. And the Soviets relied on Jodrell Bank just to track their own moonbound spacecraft, and Leonov's claims of tracking Apollo 11 from Moscow have been proven to be false. But why should I even bother repeating this? Astrobrand won't catch on. He didn't catch on when I showed the original Aldrin portrait photo showed fall-off. He didn't catch on when I proved a surface with a 7% albedo cannot account for objects lit up on the shaded side. He didn't catch on when I explained countless times Rene's stance on relativity and Archimedes' principle, so why would he get the message now? Killian and Astrobrand have demonstrated time after time after time that they will constantly prop up the same spurious arguments even when they backfired on them many times before. That being said, I think it can be confidently stated that these and others like them are effectively the propagandist equivalent of the Niku Men. Their tactics are no different to leaving poisoned pork buns in the street over and over again when their target never took the bait once. In the immortal words of the gender-bending martial artist himself,
"Using the same attack twice is where I draw the line."
余計